About the Applied Linguistics Group and its author. Applied Linguistics Group uploaded this video. This group is for helping students of BS, MS, M.Phil, and PhD in English Linguistics, Applied Linguistics TEFL, and TESOL. Also, for the students of English Literature. This group also helps TOEFL and IELTS students with video guides. Dr. Khalid Malik is the founder of Applied Linguistics Group's https://youtube.com/@1966 Pakistani. Dr. Khalid Malik has a PhD in Applied Linguistics. He published more than 25 research papers. He taught a lot of foreign universities with vast English teaching experience. Now, at present, he is admitted to a postdoctoral study project at a Canadian university on the topic of language variations. He is also a journalist and writes English articles, which can be viewed on the Facebook group The Voice of Overseas Pakistanis. Interested students in BS, MS, MPhil, or PhD in English Linguistics, Applied Linguistics, TESOL, IELTS, or English Literature can join his YouTube Applied Linguistics group for a free education guide for linguistics students. We strongly believe that education is the right of everybody in this world. Error-free writing. Once you have written your piece, you need to proofread it. Proofreading your work might seem easy, but it is certainly not. It is a vital step in the writing process, which is tedious and time-consuming. The details and the focus that is required to reassess your document is as challenging as it is important. Proofreading a document is not just for correcting grammatical mistakes, it has more responsibilities to its JD. It is the job of a proofreader to make the sentences short and easy to elevate the reading experience. A document with too many errors makes the reader lose focus from the message of the written piece. The same is the case with a copy containing difficult words. Well, we have some proofreading tricks up our sleeves that we are about to disclose to make your life easy. These writing tips will surely help the writer in you. The reason behind this is that writing and editing are quite the opposite processes. In one, you let your creative juices flow and let the ideas sink in, but in the other, you trim down excess information. Only the most relevant and precise sentences are spared, while others are mercilessly removed. It won't be wrong if we say you write using your head, and you edit using your brain. Edit the piece after taking a break. If you have written the document, the best practice is to at least take a break of 24 hours before proofreading it. When you are writing a piece, you are very close to it, and the chances are that you might not find any kind of flaw in it. Editing right after you are done writing will allow blunders to skip your eyes because every phrase will appear flawless to you. When you are the author, your heart is quite close to the content, making it difficult for you to focus as a proofreader. Taking a gap between both processes will help your mind to function as a proofreader. Get yourself a hard copy. It is advised by the old-timers to get a print of your document and then give it a read because it's easier to point out mistakes on paper than on a screen. Furthermore, a hard copy allows you to easily proofread the document due to its mobility. You can edit the document anywhere you please. Read out loud and slowly. When reviewing your written text, go through the entire paragraphs slowly and read them aloud. There is a good chance of correcting any sort of writing error if you listen to what you have written because by reading the text aloud, you can identify the correctness of a sentence structure more effectively as compared to the written form. Also, you can take it a step further and use Google's text-to-voice function. Hearing another source reading out to you will help you catch grammatical errors with more efficiency. Never trust spell check blindly. While spell checker has its place, its use has limits. Using it is a good practice, but blindly relying on it isn't. They can help you correct the spelling, but for every other thing, they are quite useless. The spell checker will only notify if there is any word misspelled, which means if you write bat instead of a bath, the spell checker will skip right through it. Edit from the reader's perspective. Like we have mentioned earlier, editing a copy also ensures that the reading experience must be smooth. A reader should be focused on the message of the text and not be entangled in the complexity of the sentences. Always keep the reader in mind while reviewing a document. Putting yourself in the audience's shoes will make you edit the document better. Here are some writing tips that are helpful in creating hooking content. Never use difficult jargon, explain to them if you have to use one or two. Set the tone of the blog according to the niche you're writing about. Difficult terminologies should be replaced with easy to understand words. Each phrase should be reviewed for punctuation and sentence structure. Identifying the audience, and then editing the document will give you an entirely new aspect. You will look at the copy from a different angle that will enable you to successfully proofread the entire content. Give it to someone else. Having an extra pair of eyes is always better for proofreading business. After all, you need to have a devil's advocate that can challenge your sense of creativity. Written content gets published on multiple digital mediums. Typos can really harm an organization's reputation. So, it is better to get the content reviewed by as many copywriters as possible. The benefit of using an extra pair of eyes is that you will have an extra flair of creativity in your copy that will add to the worth and quality of your content marketing. Moreover, if you are not a professional copywriter, we highly recommend hiring a competent writer if the budget allows. There are many online platforms that are offering such services as well. Use softwares. The digital revolution has helped content creators a lot by introducing different apps and software that have eased the life of digital content producers. One such revolutionary online service has helped copywriters and every other being who aspires to be a writer. You can scan your work for grammatical, spelling, and syntax errors. For this reason you can also search online help. About the Applied Linguistics group and its author. Applied Linguistics group uploaded this video. This group is for helping students of BS, MS, M.Phil, and PhD in English Linguistics, Applied Linguistics TEFL, and TESOL. Also, for the students of English Literature. This group also helps TOEFL and IELTS students with video guides. Dr. Khalid Malik is the founder of Applied Linguistics Group's https://youtube.com/@1966 Pakistani. Dr. Khalid Malik has a PhD in Applied Linguistics. He published more than 25 research papers. He taught a lot of foreign universities with vast English teaching experience. Now, at present, he is admitted to a postdoctoral study project at a Canadian university on the topic of language variations. He is also a journalist and writes English articles, which can be viewed on the Facebook group The Voice of Overseas Pakistanis. Interested students in BS, MS, MPhil, or PhD in English Linguistics, Applied Linguistics, TESOL, IELTS, or English Literature can join his YouTube Applied Linguistics group for a free education guide for linguistics students. We strongly believe that education is the right of everybody in this world.